I would like to answer the other one on GMOs. This one doesn't deal with GMOs. We are telling you we are collecting what we have. So for example, in Uganda, Wasam Lumba has been working with his group to go around the country and collect the species that we have. You collect the maize, you collect the beans, you collect the cowpeas, you collect the mangoes, you collect the oranges, you collect the dodos, the nakatis, all those. That's what we are collecting. And that is what is in natural environment.
Our duty as part of this project is to enhance the conservation and utilization of these materials before they are replaced either by invasive species or any other material that's coming into our part of the world. This project would be looking at the invasive species as one of the factors that threatens genetic diversity, as the relevant institutions are out there to handle how best to handle the invasive alien species. I think this project has a major task of promoting collections of the indigenous materials before they are either replaced because of man-made factors such as introduction of alien species, invasive species, or natural factors including drought, climate change, policy change by various governments. This project would go one step ahead of these institutions or whatever is out there.
Now that we have Dr. Wasam Lumba, who is here from Uganda, I would like him to talk himself about how Uganda is ensuring that it is building on what we have. Because you heard the project has two components, the regional component and the national component. The national component is basically managed by the countries. And as I talked when we were in the meeting room up there, one of the things that we would like to do is we worked with the countries in what they thought was their priority. Build the gene bank, put the facility in place. After putting the facility in place, also look at the building the capacity of the people. Then how can the countries ensure that it is sustainable? That actually this was seed, you could call it as a springboard.
A lot of work has been done to get that variety to where it is. And this work is done by getting a whole range of other varieties. Let me call them varieties. And looking for what are the key issues that need to be improved in this crop. Is it the yields that are low? Is it problems of pests and diseases? Is it problems of being sensitive to low moisture, to drought? And then the breeders look through this entire range of materials and look for those characteristics that will improve the variety and incorporate them through their breeding activities. So this whole range of materials that we keep is important today and in the future.
This was not a right approach. And much of the materials that we would have been able to utilize to enhance our production and productivity have gone once and for all. We want to reverse this. We have to be able to capture the diversity that's out there before it is lost once and for all. This is what Green is all about. Of course, as the ED said, the first phase was basically focusing on capacity building, meaning human resources as well as infrastructure. Now we are moving from capacity building to utilization of the materials that we have been able to capture through the expeditions that we have had over the last 5 years. In fact, some national programs started way back, in the 80s, and now we have no less than 140 samples of materials preserved in our gene banks in various countries in Eastern Africa.